applied this look so we could talk about techniques in painting skin tones. It's late and I gotta get to work in the morning, but you best believe I am not gonna waste an opportunity to turn into a creature before I rip this thing off my face. I also had these really fun teeth, so I figured it was perfect to go for a vampire creature. And that brow is already really exaggerated, so we're not even gonna have to push it that far to bring this character to life. Do want to make the skin look sicklier, so I am going to go ahead in with some reddish purple color and just airbrush figure eights all over. That's going to give the skin a translucent look and start to make it look sicklier. This is also a good light shading tone, so I'm just going to go around, shading around the eyes, temples, and under the cheekbones, all your regular areas, and just really want to make that brow piece pop. Gonna hand paint some veins. I'm using Skin Illustrator Bruise Tone as opposed to the capillary colors because I want it to be more exaggerated since this is a creature. I could seriously just sit here forever and paint these things. I always love adding veins to looks, and it just looks better the more you keep layering them. But sadly, we do not have time for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump on the airbrush and add some veining, and that will go a lot faster, but still look really cool. I do like the mixture of the two different techniques. It just gives it a little more texture. Gonna go in and shade with some brown. Decided to do this instead of a black or gray because I just didn't want to go too crazy. Stippled some pale skin tone just to break up the veining and also brighten the center of the face. Adding some spattering to break up the shading. I did feel like it was a little darker than I wanted it to look, so I airbrushed pale skin tone all over everything and went back to spattering and sponging more texture. Ended up actually doing this 2 times. Now just a little more shading and a little more of those light skin tones. I'm doing a few different pale skin tones just to kind of add different layers of color. Then I finally commit. Now I'm starting to like where it's at, so I'm just gonna do a final bit of shading and hopefully not go too crazy. And of course the lenses and gnarly teeth are really going to be the cherry on top. If you want to see a really quick and easy vampire look that requires no prosthetics, be sure to click over to the next video and I'll see you there.